Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel, Firefly Tarot. Today we are going to be doing a pick a card reading for Who Are You Meant to Be With. This is for those of you that are, it doesn't really matter if you're in a connection or not. If you're already in a deep soul connection, this might start to describe the person you're already with. If you're in a connection and if you don't feel it is a soul connection and I start to describe a different person or situation, please just use your intuition in terms of making your life decisions. This is only for guidance, okay? So the messages for some of you might come up as, like, let's say friendship messages, but my intention and the language I'm going to be using is exclusively for a romantic type of love. Just that's the language I'll be using, but just take whatever resonates for your particular situation. So yes, it's a general reading and it might not resonate 100%. So if you would like a personal reading, the info is in the description. And when you click on the Calendly link, be sure to check out some of my upcoming services that I'm going to be opening up soon. All right, so yes, let's get into the options here. We have the 4 groups for Who Are You Meant to Be With. The timestamps are going to be in the description and in the comments. So let me show you each of them. Yes, they are all rose quartz. So just remember to go with whatever your gut is telling you feels right. So this is going to be group number 1. This is the rough rose quartz. This is group number 2, which is the rose quartz heart. This is group number 3, which is the pendulum. And this is group number 4, the palm stone. Okay, so one more time we have group number 1, group number 2, group number 3, and group number 4. Just take as much time as you need. You can pause it if you'd like. And whenever you are ready, I will see you at your reading. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you that chose group number 1, which is the gigantic rough rose quartz here. I saw that in the store one day and I just had to have it. Okay, so let's shuffle a few times. Spirit, this reading is for group number 1 and whoever they're meant to be with. Please provide us with clear guided messages for group 1. I don't know, maybe that means you guys have a big heart. Or maybe, you know, the calling towards this deep soul love is very strong. Who knows, right? It could be different for everyone. So let's see, how am I going to start this? Let's see. Spirit, for group one, what are the energies for the person that they're meant to be with? For group one's person, let's just say that. Spirit, for group one, what are the energies for their person? Who are they meant to be with? Spirit, please and thank you for group one. Okay, okay, interesting. I saw what that was as a start here. Let's find out. Group one, group one. So we have 3 cards as a start. It's a little bit of a shy start, but let's see what's going on here. Okay, first card. The 5 of Pentacles. The High Priestess. Whoa. And the World. I mean, it kind of looked like this was coming out in the reverse. Now, I did mention a few times before, little by little, I'm going to start to take reversed cards just because I want to sort of expand the way that I do my readings. But I'll read this intuitively either way, but I think it did kind of spin around. So let me do that. Let me just do that. So, group one, I mean, first of all, this is a highly, highly psychic connection. I get the feeling that you may already know who this person is. It is not the greatest of situations for you right now, okay? So if it's not the case that you already know who this person is, and I mean, it looks like you already know this person and you're in separation right now. If that is not the case for some of you, it could just simply be that you feel cut off from your person, from your soul person. This could be because of feelings of isolation from the collective, the divine, or from yourself. Whatever the case is, there is some sort of disconnect and detachment going on here and feeling left out in the cold, okay? So with the High Priestess, yes, of course, these connections are all going to be psychic, but the High Priestess is really just on the nose. This is a highly spiritual and psychic connection. And when I say to you psychic, it's like you can read each other's thoughts, right? So with the World card, and yes, I am seeing that it is in the reverse, which is kind of weird for me to read like this, but I'm getting into it. So the World being in the reverse, like something was not completed. Something was not completed in this situation, in this connection. Something was supposed to come full circle, at least in the way that you were intuitively feeling it, but it didn't. So for whatever reason, there might have been some kind of hidden feelings, even deception or something like that within you guys' connection. What's going on with my deck here? Yeah, they're naturally going, some of them are naturally reversing, and I'm going to just go with that. That's what Spirit wants for me. That's where I'm going to go with. So yes, there may have been some hidden feelings here. We're going to get more in a moment. But yes, I'm feeling you know who this person is. Some of you might not be happy to hear that. But again, if it's not the case, then it could just be what I mentioned earlier. So let's keep going here. This is actually quite interesting of a start. Spirit, what else for group one? Who are they meant to be with? Please and thank you. Group one, what is going on here for group one? Okay, so yes, I was getting the whole thing about one of you just feeling disconnected or left out in the cold. Yes, I am seeing that there is some kind of distance geographically, perhaps, if not really just like far away in terms of location. Again, this could be an emotional distance, which is probably both. All right. So we have a bit more cards coming out this time around. we do have, I mean, you have the World, well, you have the High Priestess and the World, and then you have 3 more major arcana cards. This is quite a powerful connection. So, interesting. So again, we have this theme of isolation here. The Hermit card is falling beneath the 5 of Pentacles. Both of you are detached from each other. Both of you are removed from each other. Perhaps you are both working on your sense of personal power, your growth, and your own new beginnings. Maybe one of you is working, well, actually, I would probably guess both of you, because it does kind of seem like you guys are a bit mirroring each other here. So perhaps you're working on your new beginnings in regards to your finances, your work success, your career success, things like that, with the King of Pentacles here. So you also have the 8 of Cups. I feel that both of you, in a sense, kind of desire to turn your back It's just very interesting to me that these cards are coming up in such a topic. Who are you meant to be with? Now, what on earth is going on here that the both of you are so removed from each other? I can probably maybe guess that it could be something with a twin flame separation, but those cards didn't show themselves yet. Ace of Cups at the bottom here. Interesting. Okay, so yes, you both look like you are working on just your own personal growth. It is giving me the feeling that, okay, it's giving me the feeling that after this period of growth and maturity, perhaps you guys are meant to come back into union. And I do see the World card spinning in the upright direction, but we will see. Okay, let me get more on the situation itself. You both are not quite showing up. You're certainly not showing up as divine counterparts. There's no love cards here. I can feel it. I can feel that beneath the surface of things, there's this obvious, I can't with you guys. There's this obvious love, but I feel that the both of you are in complete denial, or at least one of you is in a bit of more of denial, and the other one is not necessarily in denial because one of you is very aware, but it's as if you're just pushing it away on purpose. It is a kind of like a denial, but one of you is a bit more enlightened here than the other. Spirit, what else can you tell us here? Five of Pentacles, please. What's going on? What's going on in this connection? You guys are very conflicted, troubled. I feel like you've been around and round and round this loop with this person for a while now. Yes, one of you is awakening in this situation completely. I see that here. So the Five of Pentacles, we have clarifying the Five of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords. So something emotionally and spiritually is trapped. Yes, the psychic ability, the ascension, the enlightenment is trapped here with this person who feels more left out in the cold, okay? Oh boy. By the way, you have 3 more powerful major arcana cards. I told you, you guys, this is very, what's the word? It's just a very intense, powerful soul connection. You both are powerful beings. Really, that's what's coming up here. So that could be a little bit, that could be another reason why there's kind of like a stalling of this situation, because things are not aligned at all. I mean, they're getting there, but they're really just still very messy. So one of you guys is especially psychic ability or just awakening, like I said, is trapped, is restricted, and the mental state, the emotional state is also just feeling very confined. This is really, the Tower is here. So one of you, I'm not sure if it's both of you. It could be both of you because you tend to mirror each other, but it's just that whoever this is, it could be your person. Yes, I mean, for the most part, for most of you, I think it is your person, but it could also be you if you're feeling this right now. So one of you is going through an intense and powerful, life-changing shift. This is like the word, I know this sounds really dramatic, but the word cataclysmic came to my mind. That's really super dramatic. I hope it's not the case. But the Tower card is very life-changing. The old tower is being struck by lightning. The Tower here is representing the state of the mind. Old beliefs are being shattered. The old ways of being are being shattered. And it's just so dramatic for the person who is experiencing it. I feel a lot of spiritual divine interference with this person, just getting so many messages from their guides and so many like pushes in certain directions. It's just, when I say the shattering of old ways, this is very, it can be very traumatic for whoever's going through it. It's just really an intense experience. And now this is interesting. Look at what follows. Temperance and the Empress. So healing and coming into divine power. This is a journey. So like I love how the question was simple enough, but this whole story is coming out. This whole story. Okay. Spirit, what else can you tell us about who this person is? Now the cards didn't go into the direction of right away describing who the person was, simply because it's pretty clear that you guys already know who this is. So let's get a little more. Spirit, can you please give us a little more info as to who this person is? Perhaps actually any of these cards seem like they could be representing your person. Spirit, who is this person? Who, for group 1, who are they meant to be with? What can you tell us about this person and what they're like? Any details or clarity here? All right, so your person might be younger. We have 2 cards that are kind of giving their age away with the Knight of Swords, the Page of Pentacles. They might be younger than you, or immature, less experienced. They move too fast. They do things too fast. They don't tend to think before they leap. Maybe right now they are a little bit too exclusively focused on money or like finances, their work, and they're very much burying their head in distractions of the physical realm rather than putting in the spiritual work, which is why this divine intervention had to happen. Okay, I don't know if it's happening quite yet, but it's very close if it's not happening already. So this person would rather run away from problems, or historically that's what they've done. I don't know what's going to happen next if they go through this. I mean, this is quite a change here, a shift. So with the Hermit card here, this is a person that has isolated themselves from others, from issues, from communication, and they just turn their back and they're like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to deal with it. This is the kind of person that they have been. Okay, so we got a little bit from here. I feel like this person has come back into your life a couple of times, and they have like sort of tried to communicate change, or rather like tried to they've tried to take a stab at reconciliation, but they've quite honestly, it feels like they failed horribly, or like the situation failed horribly for whatever reason. And they just kind of stopped trying. When I say stopped trying, they really stopped trying in regards to their evolution and their growth. Like if they're not going to continue to try, then I mean, of course, this is not going to go very far. So they also have the 2 aces here, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. This is a person who's very passionate and again, very money focused. I feel like they just lose themselves in that because it's easier. It's easier to, you know, obsess over money and job and advancement versus anything that's spiritually uncomfortable or painful or emotionally as well. So yeah, but they are very passionate. They seem to have a lot of energy. They seem to have a single-minded focus. They can get obsessive if they kind of go off into that direction. What else? They're very fiery. They're very, just very energetic in general. Let's see what else. Spirit, do we have any other clues? So we have the Ace of Cups twice at the bottom, and then we have this at the bottom. Now it's just a lot of hints here at love and deep soul love connection. What else? What else can you tell us about this person for group 1, who they're meant to be with? Notice I told you, no love cards are showing on the board here. You guys are both just so, it's like this resistance for whatever reason. Okay. Yeah, now that did end up falling out, the 10 of Cups. That could be where we're headed with the Empress and the World card here. We have the 6 of Pentacles. This is definitely somebody who did you wrong in some way. Interesting combination here. So yeah, this person treated you unfairly is what it looks like. Now, if that doesn't resonate for 100% of you, someone was done wrong in this connection. Okay, so it can sometimes go vice versa. But yeah, somebody was treated unfairly or given the, you know, short end of the stick here with the 6 of Pentacles, and somebody took too much in this situation and left the other person with nothing. All right. We have the 2 of Wands. This is an interesting combo here. We have the 2 of Wands and the 9 of Swords. So someone here was left with a ton of anxiety and worry for the future, and like, you know, because one of you or both of you were so sure, like, this is how it's going to end up, this is what's going to happen. But then when this occurred, it just left someone with this intense worry and what if sort of energy. It's very rough, very, very, very rough. Okay, let's get a little. So this is at the bottom again. So now that we have like quite a few cards on the board, let me get another deck just to see. We do have, okay, yeah, 9 of Swords again. There was a lot of pain and anxiety in regards to this connection. So When I cut the deck, we see the Death and Rebirth card. Interesting. Spirit, can you please give us a little bit more clarity? And by the way, if this is not resonating at all so far, you know, it might not be the right group for you guys, because it really does seem very clear that there's a history here, okay? Spirit, what else can you tell us for group 1? What other information do you have for us? Who are they meant to be with? What's going on here for group 1, please? Group 1. Let's help them out here, Spirit. What's going on? Who are they meant to be with? And all of a sudden, your person grows very quiet. They have nothing to say for a certain amount of time. That could be, obviously, now. These videos are timeless, by the way. Spirit, what else for group 1? I feel that they've been thinking about communication, and again, the reason I say that is because the Eight of Wands just flashed at me real quick but didn't come out. I feel like they've been thinking about it. It's been beneath the surface. They have not acknowledged consciously that they want to even do this. What is it with your person? It's like this up and down, up and down. It goes in waves for them, that it's like one day they wake up and they want to be with you and they want to reach out to you. The other day they're burying their head in the sand and ignoring everything. It's fear and it's pride. What else for group 1? Who are they meant to be with? What's going on? Two of Swords. Indecision, you see that? Conflict and being indecisive. This could go both ways. If you personally have not, you the viewer, have not reached out, I feel like the both of you are very conflicted in regards to that piece. Now, some of you might have already tried to reach out, okay? And you're just like, I'm kind of over it, because there's only so much that you could do. Spirit, what else? What else for group 1? Who are they meant to be with? What's going on with group 1? Okay. So there's like, I'm getting this nagging feeling coming from the World's card. I honestly feel like a cycle is about to be completed, and that should look obvious from this Tower card, this crazy chaotic feeling here, and the Temperance, the healing that comes after that. I mean, I do feel it, that some cycle wants to complete itself, but it is going to look different in regards to amount of time for everyone. It's all about the divine timing, right? I saw the Three of Cups twice so far. I did see it over here at the bottom once. I see it here again. For some of you, it might be a third party kind of a situation that could be why this connection was blocked off, and it could contribute to why either of you had not reached out, or you know, there was this lack of reunion or reconciliation. Weirdly, I feel like that was part of this destined path, because if that created distance between the both of you, it was very much needed for this transformation to come through. Spirit, what else? Any other advice, messages, guidance for group 1 and who they're meant to be with? Any other messages coming through for group 1? Yeah, with the King of Pentacles and the Fool here combo as well, I certainly feel that your person is quite stubborn and childish a lot of the times, or they were when you knew them, and or when this conflict was coming through. I don't know if they're going to rise up into this king energy. I can't say, but it does look like they are going to be experiencing some healing, so we can only assume, and some of us might hope that that might mean maturity, but it's not quite showing itself. So we have the Two of Wands again. They're where was it? Yeah, it's over here. The Two of Wands, I feel, is hinting at some kind of positive outcome in the future, just in some shape or form. Again, it's hinting at some kind of distance, I feel, between the both of you. Okay, Spirit, what can you tell us about the Ten of Cups? The Ten of Cups for group 1. Excuse me, the Hierophant. The Hierophant, that's interesting. So the Ten of Cups is a card for like this harmony, love, and reunion. And the Hierophant, for some of you, might be indicating marriage. We have, let's see what else. What can you tell us, Spirit, about the Eight of Cups? Eight of Cups here. Yeah, Eight of Cups for group 1. Eight of Cups. Ooh. So we have the King of Pentacles again. So I do feel that your person is most likely going to be moving on from these lower vibrations. Interesting. Yeah, your person is probably, I'm going to say probably, going to be moving on from all of the childishness. And when I just said to you, rising up in terms of the maturity level, the king, it's not gender specific power here, but yeah, that could come through here. Now I do have the Four of Wands over here. It took quite a while, but remember in the beginning I did mention something about a twin flame. That could be a possibility, twin flame or soulmate here for you guys, because that's what that card is about. You know, this is just such a long saga for you guys. Let me see if I can get a little glimpse of anything else. Spirit, moving forward, what are some of the energies for group 1 and this person that's showing up here? Any energies moving forward for group 1, please? Please and thank you. Group 1. I also feel that you guys that are watching this, you probably didn't need to be told like who is that person, because I just feel that it's been so obvious to you for a while now that it is this person, you know. So if it is a twin flame connection, it's just super duper obvious in regards to that psychic connection. For those of you that if that resonates with you, if you do feel it's a twin flame thing, then definitely search the stages of the twin flame journey. It's very eye-opening because it will actually list all of the different stages of meeting your twin flame. It's a very painful and transformative type of experience. That's not going to resonate for all of you. You know, this may be a soulmate connection, you know, whatever the case is, but I just figured I would mention that. So we have moving forward energies. We do have the Hanged Man. So something certainly shifts in this connection and something releases. I don't think that this is only from your person or whoever here is less experienced. I mean, yes, that's certainly, they have to release a humongous burden, but I feel like on your end there might be this, even though it might not be obvious, there could very well be this resentment and bitterness and even anger that maybe you're not 100% seeing in the light of day. It could be just this hidden sort of energy that is really impacting you. So that is going to be let go of, that is going to be released, and yes, your person is going to release something very heavy from their system. Spirit, anything else, any other outcome energies for this connection for group 1 and who they're meant to be with? So I did mention in the beginning, always use your intuition. You know, if this connection doesn't work out to something that you deserve, oh, please do not, you know, don't hold on to it if you don't feel in your intuition that, you know, it's meant to be. It's not always going to be meant to be, but just really follow your spiritual guidance, really follow your gut here, because you never know. It's just, this is what I'm seeing so far, but the story could be, you know, the end of the story could be different for everyone. So we do have the Empress here. We had the Empress earlier. So this is your person again coming into greater power and greater balance. Now, I am finding it a little curious that the actual love cards again are not quite showing themselves. So I just have a feeling, because of that, I just have a feeling that, you know, for some of you it's going to be a little bit open-ended, and for others of you it just might take more time. I feel like the love energies in terms of reunion are just sincerely being stalled right now because of all of this transformation. But so let's get a final pull. Spirit, any final messages for group 1 and who they're meant to be with? Group 1, who are they meant to be with, Spirit? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's that makes sense. So the final cards here, we have the Chariot and the Eight of Wands finally makes an appearance. So it does look like there is going to be movement. So with the Chariot, someone might make a decision here to move forward. Someone might reach out here with the Eight of Wands. And again, there might, I kind of see in this particular Eight of Wands card looks very different than the traditional. I feel like the phrase that came to mind was closing the gap. So that could be talking about actual distance physically, right? But yeah, so the story continues for you guys. I mean, this is quite a long story, but things are moving. That's really what I see here. So things are moving. So the bottom line of you guys in group 1 is this is not, I don't feel that this is new information for you. I feel that, if anything, this is just a repeating cycle. And yes, you're tired of it, but at the very least, it does look like things have shifted. I've tapped into this energy plenty of times before. Things are shifting. I don't know why they're being so stalled. I just feel like the last of whatever needs to be let go of is soon going to be doing that. And the World card here coming to a close, I do feel that we are getting closer and closer to that point, okay? So group 1, that is what I have for you. Very interesting cards, very interesting energies. Let us know in the comments what's going on with you, okay? But yeah, hopefully as the year goes by, we can go back to this energy stream, and I sincerely hope that these cycles are going to close themselves out. Focus on you, of course. Focus on your healing. Focus on your dreams, your passions, and all of that. Try not to get too swept up with this, because it can be, of course, very distracting. And again, as a final message, trust your intuition with whatever happens next, okay? So thank you for tuning in. I will see you guys in the next reading. Take care of yourselves, and sending you blessings. Bye-bye. Oh boy. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you that chose group number 2, which is the heart. Let's get into it. Spirit, this reading is for group 2. And the energies for them in their life right now, especially who they're meant to be with. Please provide us with clear guided messages for group 2. All right, so I don't know exactly where I'm going to start here. Let's find out. Spirit, for group 2, who are they meant to be with? What are the energies for, whoop, the Fool? Okay, so this could very well be a new connection, very different from group 1. Okay, for group 2, who are they meant to be with, Spirit? Please and thank you. Please give us these messages. Group 2, who are they meant to be with? Their cards are kind of like inching towards the edge of the table, trying to fall off. Okay, so we start with the Fool, like I mentioned. Then we have the 4 of Pentacles. Interesting supporting card. Okay. Wow. 2 of Cups came up immediately. So for those of you, let's see here. So some of you, this might not have happened yet because the Fool can talk about being in a new beginning or a new beginning coming soon, right? Some of you, however, are already in the connection, but it's very fresh. So it just might have started. Maybe you're talking, maybe you're dating, whatever. But again, there's going to be some of you that if that's not resonating, this could be basically coming up soon. Okay, so 2 of Cups here, very, very deep soul connection. Obviously, from this is the question that we're asking. With the Fool card, there's a lot of hope here. There's a lot of just this innocent, playful, bright feeling coming up with this connection, which is very beautiful. It's this hopefulness in terms of it's really like a childlike energy. This connection makes you, or will make you, feel like a kid again. Just a completely bright and open heart space, fully like, wanting to or already fully embracing this person in your heart, and your heart is full, is the phrase that came to mind. I don't know what's going on here with the 4 of Pentacles. Some of you might be blocking this connection. That's definitely not for all of you. I do feel that some of you are peeking through here, and there's something about this connection that you are blocking on purpose. You are trying to shield your heart. You're trying to close off your heart for some reason. It could be because of your situation. Maybe some of you are already in a different connection, you know, that could be the case. Or maybe some of you are afraid of getting hurt. You're afraid to take a risk. You're afraid to take that chance, okay? But that's not for everyone. Some of you are open 100% towards this person. If your circumstances aligned, and if the timing aligned, you both are in it 100%. I feel this overwhelming, overflowing love between the both of you, even though it's new. Oh, that's wonderful. Okay, so we do have here the 2 Knights. Interesting. Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. So there's this element of trust here that's very important. And even though it kind of, in a sense, feels like it's going fast, or it will feel like it's going fast, there's this element of, hey, let's take things slow. Let's, really build our connection, our friendship, our sense of trust and loyalty towards each other. But it's just, it's so easy. It's so natural. And I think that the energies are naturally flowing in a direction of, like smooth sailing. It feels good for those of you that are not blocking it. Spirit, what else can you tell us for group 2? Who are they meant to be with? I love this card. It really keeps singing. Or playing some kind of music. I love that. It's so cute. Oh, okay. Very different vibe from group 1. I'm sorry, group 1. I'm so sorry. But it was rough. It was, and that stone was literally rough. Oh boy. Okay. So yes, I am going to provide some, it's like these separate messages over here. Yes, what is the conflict? There is a conflict. You know that this person is matching you in terms of your vibration. You know that there is a strong soul connection, but there's this, it's just this resistance and this fighting. Again, the heart is blocked. You see that? The heart is blocked, as well as the sight or the I would probably say the intuition. That sucks. Okay. This is very frustrating for this portion of you guys. Okay, so I hope you don't mind. There's two separate messages here. So it's very frustrating, and you feel a little bit paralyzed or stuck, or, you know, as you might imagine. And of course, there's conflict here. So yes, it is looking like, for those of you who are branching off in this direction, it does look like you are in a situation already that is preventing the flourishing of this connection. Queen of Cups here. Yeah, so this goes for both of you, both of the groups here. Very psychic connection, very compassionate. There's so much compassion between the both of you. You care for one another. You want to help each other. One of you probably has the tendency to be very giving and loving in general. I mean, I do think it goes both ways, but one of you is helping the other one out in whatever pickle they're in. Bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Wands. Sometimes this can talk about physical distance, but I also feel that the heart is expanding. I feel like this is representing the heart, the mind, the spirit. Everything is expanding as a result of this union. If you guys have no idea who I'm talking about yet, again, I said this could be coming up soon. This is going to be very exciting for you. Spirit for group 2. What else? Who are they meant to be with, and what's going on in this connection, please? So yeah, with the 2 knights, I mean, this is, it's so flowing. It's just so moving forward. That's really what I see here. It's moving forward smoothly for those of you up here, okay? And it would be for those of you down here, like if this blockage was removed, it would progress smoothly. What else, Spirit, for group 2? Who are they meant to be with? Group 2. Yeah. 6 of Swords is peeking out of the deck right here. Let's see what else comes up. There it goes. So, all right. So 6 of Swords. Yeah, you guys up here, the 6 of Swords, both of you had recently, or one of you had moved on from something quite painful or disappointing. It could have been in love. It could have been with just life in general. It was difficult, and that is the circumstance of you guys meeting, or rather that was the energy surrounding one or both of you. So again, if you're still currently single or not talking to anyone, I feel that what's gonna happen next is that you still have to move on from these rough waters, and then you should, without even thinking about it, you know, it's gonna be very unexpected. The Fool card confirms that. So yes, it's gonna probably coincide with some ending of that painful energy, okay? Actually, yes, that is confirmed here with the Temperance card. So basically, this comes together through healing, or because of healing, okay? So here's the Temperance. What else? That could be hinting at something going on over here as well with the Temperance card. Someone comes into their full power here, or when someone was in their fullest Empress power, this Empress is beaming with pure light. So this, you know, this Empress has healed, whether this is you or your person. When this energy of being healed and in such brightness and in such divine power, that's when things begin to move. So that's what it looked like for you guys, and that's what it might look like for you guys down here, okay? Yeah, power definitely is a big one here, with the Magician at the bottom. Okay, so let's zero in on this. Spirit, what can you tell us about the Two of Cups and who this person is? Any details about this person that will be relevant for both parties here? Spirit, Two of Cups, please. Two of Cups for group 2. What? Oh, the Tower. Okay, that was unexpected. Jeez, this is intense. So, very heavy energy at first here. So the first card that came up to clarify the Two of Cups was the Tower. So it does very clearly look like this. Okay. I'm not sure if this is directly describing the person or perhaps just their energies, but something intense had shifted for this person in the recent time, and they were just going through some really big awakenings, or maybe they're just quite powerful and intense after having felt very trapped, restricted, and just stuck. And I feel like their energy or their situation completely opened up and was freed, and they did start a new beginning for themselves, or they're going to start a new beginning for themselves after all of this devil energy. So they were really fighting a lot of darkness in their recent past, or they could still be going through this, right? All right, so as they come out of that, they see a ton of success and light, and there's harmony, there's love here, there's hope here. Okay, so I know that didn't answer about them, but it certainly was very telling. Let's keep going here. Again, we have this, the distance thing, the expansion thing. Spirit, is there any, let's see, hold on. What can you tell us about the, let's say the traits, the personality, any details about group 2's person? What can you really give us here? Very powerful soul connection. I don't know if I want to use the word twin flame. I mean, yes, it very well could be. It also could just, whatever word is resonating for your twin flame soulmate. But there's balance here. There is being completely on the same wavelength. They're mirroring you. You're mirroring them. Okay. What else? The number 2 might be significant for you guys in some way. Maybe February? I don't know. But the number 2 is important, I feel, here. I wasn't drawn to, I mean, for some of you, it could be the number 4, because this is a 4 of Wands, but I was getting more of 2 for some reason. Okay. Anything else? What other details or specifics can you provide for us about group 2's person, who they're meant to be with, Spirit? Okay, yes, like I said. So yeah, a lot of pain here in this person's past, or again, depending on your situation, their present. Maybe they're going through a lot of financial hardship, or something was difficult for them, either in regards to finances or something having to do with work, or something that I don't think that's, well, that's for, I think that's actually a little bit more for you guys down here versus you guys up here. So, you know, I hope this is not too confusing. I'm trying my best to be clear, but yes, it's completely two different energy streams that I'm picking up on for you guys in group 2. But yeah, this person was in their past, or some of you in their present, still going through hardship with that. There could be this energy of loss, but this was trying to come out in the reverse, and I am little by little incorporating reverse cards. So there's this element of sadness or loss, or just being in some energy of lack for one of you. All right, I really want to get you some clues here. Spirit, is there any clues for group 2 and who they're dealing with? Who is this person? For some reason it's not coming out. We have the Hermit. I don't know, maybe they're a Virgo or an earth sign, or maybe they're a deep thinker, very intellectual, just super smart, or someone who tends to isolate themselves and be an introvert and think and think and think. So that's the first clue that we have. Any other clue? Any other clue? Not all of them are going to be Virgos, obviously, but that is a Virgo card, so I just figured I would throw that out there. Page of Swords. Okay, maybe for some of you, this person is younger, but they're still very smart, very clever, and very clear-minded. So I don't think that in any shape or form they show their age in terms of, let's say, like maybe immaturity or whatever. They're very mature. They're very old-souled. Here linking up with the Hermit, and they're very family oriented, and they have thought about the future and their success quite a bit. So that's another element of this person. Bottom of the deck, we do have the Lover's card. Yeah, so powerful soul connection again. So let's take a look at the this is the Light Seers Tarot. Let's get some clues as well. Just a little bit more detail here. Okay, so Spirit, can you please give us a little bit more clarity as to who this person is for group 2 and who they're meant to be with? Yeah, there's a huge burden, like from you guys that are coming up from this branch over here, huge burden that needs to be released, or I just feel it. It feels like a heavy stone in the lower part of the self. It's just very heavy and it's blocking everything. It's very distracting. I just see like it's like a boulder. All right. Okay, I lost my train of thought. Group 2, yes, Spirit, can we please get some clarity? Who is this person that they're meant to be with? Any other, let's say, details at all? Any details will help. We didn't really get that many. We certainly got your circumstances, so that could be very revealing in itself. Group 2, Group 2. Mama, we can do this. Group 2, Spirit, let's see. Okay, the number 2 came out again with the 2 of Wands. I don't think we got, no, we didn't get that. So yeah, again, that can be hinting at something having to do with some kind of distance or plans for the future. What else? We have the Magician. Yeah, so this person, in their potential, you know, depending on what stage they're in, but they do carry a lot of power. They are very, they either are very or really want to be self-sufficient, and just, what's the word? They just want to be independent, and they very often are independent. And yes, again, highly spiritual. The Magician really knows what they're doing. They're just very divine beings. Let's see what else is coming up here. The 2 of Cups is really continuing to speak. So I feel that this person has a lot of the same attributes as you do. So just very, very in tune, very fluid in terms of psychic abilities. This is more so you guys on the top rung over here. Spirit, what else can you tell us about their person? That's why this is difficult, because there's 2 branches here. That doesn't usually happen. Interesting. What else for group 2? Who are they meant to be with? Who is this person? Who is this person? All right, I'm not going to keep forcing it. For some reason, it doesn't want to come out. Let's go another route here. Spirit, what else can you tell us? What's going to happen in this connection moving forward, perhaps? What are some energies moving forward for group 2? What's going to happen with this situation, with their person? Or if you have any messages of guidance for group 2 and who they're meant to be with. What do they need to know? So some of you are just super duper blocking this. Nothing even came out. Group 2, who they're meant to be with. It's very bothersome to put, to say the least. So we have here the Queen of Swords. I feel that you Tower again at the bottom. Okay, let's get a little bit more with this Queen of Swords just to see. Spirit, what else about the Queen of Swords and moving forward? What's going to come through here? So we have the Queen of Swords and we have the Wheel. Alignment. Okay, so yes, things are aligning as we speak. Cycles are completing themselves. Group 1 actually got that message as well in regards to the completing of a cycle. Clarity is coming through, truth is coming through, and communication potentially is also coming through as the cycles align. Anything else, Spirit, for group 2 and what's coming towards them in this connection, or what's going to happen here for who they're meant to be with? I feel like a lot of you just, for whatever reason down here, a lot of you just don't want this to happen. I don't know why. Again, it could be circumstances, but so we have the Knight of Swords. Again, I do feel that clarity and movement is coming forth here. Page of Cups. I feel that some of you are finally going to be opening up your heart to the situation just to finally allow yourself some possibility. Okay, so let me shift for a second and let me go up here. Spirit, for these people up here, what are the energies moving forward with their connection and their 2 of Cups and who they're meant to be with? What's going to come through for group 2 up here, this energy stream? Group 2, please. Okay, what else? 2 again. The 2 of Pentacles. 2 is very important to you guys in some way. All right. It's either like, I don't know, maybe when you met, or maybe one of you guys is signs or something like that. So we do have the 2 of Pentacles and we have the Strength. Let's get one more. What else is going to come through for group 2 up here in their connection with this person, please? 7 of Pentacles. So there's a lot of growth happening. Again, I feel that, like, for most of you, this is new, and for those of you, you know, it's still going to need some time to expand. But as we see the Two of Pentacles, there's going to be some stability coming through, strength. It's going to be like, wow, you guys are really going to be building your connection to something so reliable, something so stable, committed. And with the Seven of Pentacles, there's a lot of good things growing for you guys. I know that it, like, some of you, it was tempting to jump right ahead and think about the future and family and, you know, home and things like that. And I would say that it's headed towards that direction, but things need to grow first. So enjoy yourselves, you know, take as much time as you need. No, you know, try not to rush too much, just because there's a reason that things have to unfold in the pace that they are. We have the Ten of Cups at the bottom, which is that rainbow card that we saw earlier. Okay, so I do see a lot of success coming through for this connection for those of you that are, you know, are open to it. Down here, I do see that there is at least shift and change and some kind of movement, some kind of cycle completing itself. And you know, it very well could end up in this direction as well. Spirit, what are your final messages of advice or guidance for group 2 and who they're meant to be with? For group 2, any final words for group 2? I feel like your person, like there's just a little bit of a, I don't know if they're quiet or just like, I did mention the Hermit energy here, but they're very like either soft spoken or they just keep a lot to themselves. I don't think that they purposely do this. I just feel that they like to take a seat back and observe the world and observe other people, and they're really, really good listeners for that reason. So you also have wow, the Ten of Cups did pop out here this time. So yes, this is headed in a very beautiful direction, you guys, in terms of the future, in terms of harmony, in terms of happiness. I love it. King of Wands, we finally got something. Geez, we finally got something where they revealed a little bit of themselves. Now, I do feel that it still stands, that they are very quiet and reserved a lot of the times, but the thing is they have so much passion. We have the Lion here, and then we have the Strength card over here. This is an interesting Strength card. The Strength card talks about Leo. It could be a fire sign, maybe for some of you. Maybe they have a lot of like fiery traits just in terms of how they live their lives with determination. But so on this card, there's a little, is that a lamb? All right, so they're very sweet. They're very caring, very tender. I feel that they have so much strength in regards to, like I said, their determination and their focus and their motivation towards like what they want to go towards in life. So they're very strong-willed in that sense, but they're not the typical fire sign where the person is like showing up as this really, really loud and bright kind of persona that everybody just kind of notices immediately. I feel like this is a different kind of they're a different kind of energy that we notice. We notice them because of their strength and because of their eyes. Their eyes are very powerful. They have a very strong gaze, and they just they kind of demand attention from their stance. Like they're just very sturdy and strong in their aura. Very interesting for this person. So I'm drawn to the red here. I don't know if red is significant for you guys. Maybe the letter R over here. I don't know if the letter D is also something that resonates with you guys, but I was drawn to the color red there. Again, that could be hinting at, obviously they're like, that's why they have it in this card, I'm assuming, like leadership and passion and just strength overall. And look at the eyes, my goodness, it's just like staring right into your freaking soul. What else? Yeah, and this, I feel that and this I feel like is for some of you down here, like this person just has a very strong will to get out of whatever kind of hardship that they're in. And for those of you up here, your person seemed to already succeed in doing so. So it's like, it's the same energies, but it just seems that we have different circumstances and slightly different alignments for you guys. But they showed up all the way at the end to show me some of their their traits and their details. So again, I don't think that your person is secretive, but I just feel that they're so good at being observers and listeners, and they want to hear everything that you have to say. You know, they would rather listen to you, and they love listening to you. They love hearing from you, and they just are so happy to do that's why their persona kind of took a back seat in this reading. So that's interesting. So group 2, that is what I have for you. Super interesting reading. If this didn't resonate at all, feel free to pick a different group. But yes, that's what I have. Let us know in the comments what's going on with you guys. I'd be happy to hear from you. And yeah, be sure to check out my other readings if you're interested. And I will see you guys next time. I'm sending you blessings. Take care. Bye-bye. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you that chose group number 3, which is the pendulum. So let's get right into your reading. Spirit, this reading is for group 3 and energies for them and who they're meant to be with. Please provide us with clear guided messages for group 3. Okay, so Spirit, for group 3, who are they meant to be with? For group 3, please and thank you. For group 3, we have the Knight of Wands. A lot of passion here already, attraction and chemistry here. Group 3, who are they meant to be with? I feel a lot of you guys, even though I said this passion, this is like a lot of energy, I feel that a lot of you were just waiting very patiently. I just felt that as I was shuffling. I could be wrong about that for some of you, but I feel that most of you were being very patient. Spirit, for group 3, who are they meant to be with? Spirit, for group 3, please and thank you. Thank you for these messages. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the reason why a lot of you have that patience is because there's been a lot of crap in the past for you. And I did see the Lovers at the bottom of the deck twice. So your person is pretty much revealing themselves. So let's take a look before I kind of jump into any assumptions here. So we have the Knight of Wands, and then we over here have the Knight of Pentacles. Again, something having to do with something taking a very long time. 3 of Wands. Okay, so movement and expansion is kind of it's nearing. It's getting there. We have the 4 of Pentacles. Again, that slow and stuck energy. We have the 7 of Swords and the 7 of Cups. Okay, and then we have the 5 of Cups. Wow. Okay, let's see here. So although the Lovers card revealed itself twice at the bottom of the deck to say that your person, okay, I am getting that it is a future person. Okay, so I don't think that you know this person already. A little bit different from group 1 and 2. I mean, group 2 had some mixed messages, but yeah, I do feel that for you guys, this is going to come through. So what we are looking at now are the energies that you're either in or you were in the recent past. And after this, we will get what happens next, basically. So maybe some of you were deceived, or something here was hidden from your knowledge in regards to, you know, what was going on. With the 7 of Cups, there was too many options here. Maybe there was some interference with a situation, or like, you know, someone else interfering with your life before, like in general, your relationship in general. There was a lot of hurt here. You experienced hurt and loss, and again, it could be betrayal or deception for some of you. So I feel that that made some of you pull back and want to close in just a little bit and just be more cautious. I don't think that this closed up your heart completely to the point where you're blocking out other people. I feel, if anything, you are still hopeful. And as I said from even before I drew the first card, you're patient. You've been very patient and hopeful and faithful in the divine timing, in divine alignment, in spirit, and your life path in general, right? So you're still working hard on yourself. You're still focusing on what you have to do. You're very determined for your success, and you're evolving. So that's wonderful. So that's what's going on so far. That's what I see for the energies just surrounding you right now. Okay. So, Spirit, what else can you tell us for group 3? Who are they meant to be with? for group 3. For group 3, please, Spirit, please and thank you. Who are they meant to be with? The Star. Wow. That's amazing that that came out. The Star card has to do with having faith and having hope. And I just mentioned that with these cards over here, and the Star card is confirmed. Wow. Okay. Also could be an Aquarius energy as well. Yeah. So your person's energy is sort of, it's on the it's on a lower layer right now, and it's not quite ready to pop up in your life. Although if it's showing itself already, it is indicating that we're getting closer. So yes, you are continuing to have faith and hope in the whole thing. You know, you're very spiritual and you're very faithful in all of this. And you're still fighting for things. You're still striving for a better life. You're still striving for a better self. Again, like I said, the Star card could indicate an Aquarius energy or an air sign. Spirit, what can you tell us now moving forward for group 3? Who are they meant to be with? Who are they meant to be with? Anything you can tell us here? Okay. Ooh. 8 of Wands popped up. We have the Page of Swords. Something with, yeah, communication. Or communication or some kind of reveal is coming through for you guys in the near future, I feel. Okay, let's see what else. Yeah, destiny is at play here. There's something really important coming through in regards to timing. Timing and alignment is very important in your life, in regards to this story. This is an unfolding story that we're seeing here. So things are becoming aligned, cycles are being completed, and you're going to have a fresh start probably within the near future or within this year. Well, the reading is timeless, but it's within the near future, I feel. Okay, so I mentioned before here we have the 8 of Wands and the Page of Swords. So you're going to have a strike of clarity or communication from, I have no idea from who, but like it does look like something, this is either news or some kind of clarity is coming through for you, and it's gonna really be quite obvious. Let's get more on that in a little bit. But yeah, we have the 3 of Swords here. Let's keep going. Lovers again at the bottom. It keeps hinting at this powerful soul connection. That's why it is not showing in the present. We're not ready. We are not ready for this yet. You're still dealing with some of these lower vibrations down here. You're dealing with the pain, the sadness, the stuckness, the deception, if that resonates. So essentially what we're looking at is the need for healing and for things to come full circle. So that is coming through. I do see that because you haven't given up hope. Okay, so let's keep going here. Now, if you guys are, if you're currently in this situation, right, all you really have to do is to continue to focus on your healing. And then when we heal, we are raising our vibration and we are becoming so bright, right? We're a bright source of light, and we are then attracting a lot of light and love towards us. So that could be why things have been stalled for you guys for, you know, whatever amount of time. Spirit, what else can you tell us for group 3? Who are they meant to be with? Group 3, please. Okay, so we have the King of Pentacles. What else? Who are they meant to be with? And, okay, this just came through. I do feel that many of you are, this should have been obvious to me, but many of you are still stuck on someone from your past, and that's why this other new energy is not quite ready to come through, because if you're holding on to something, there's no space for that new and better thing to come through. So some of you might be holding on to somebody over here from the past. All right, yeah, and it's keeping you stuck. All right, what else for group 3? Who are they meant to be with? Who are they meant to be with? Group 3, please. Yeah, that makes sense. So some of you might have felt that the person from the past was the person you were meant to be with, your divine counterpart. You have over here the King and the Queen of Pentacles. But what's interesting is that I feel that this divine counterpart has yet to come. So I feel that this person, that burst of good news or energy that I spoke of before, I feel that that is going to be very obvious to you. So although you might have felt that whoever from your past was the one, if you just for one moment open up that expectation and instead say to yourself, okay, well, it might not be this exact person that I'm thinking of, but I feel that this energy of whoever, like, you know, the energy of the person I'm meant to be with, that energy, that person will find me when the time is right. Then it'll open up that energy stream and that blockage for the most part. Okay, you also have the Strength card here. Yeah, so definitely there's this heavy stuck in some case stubborn energy here with the Strength card, just being very, you know, unwilling to move. And again, we keep seeing this Eight of Swords. Well, I keep seeing it, indicating that stuckness and that restriction. So let's zero in a little bit, see if we can kind of get some glimpses into the future energies. Spirit, what can you tell us about this King and Queen Pentacles energy here? Who are they meant to be with for group 3? Who are they meant to be with? Okay, Two of Swords. Okay, wow. So there's some conflict here. I can't even jump ahead here because it's just stuck. It's completely stuck here. So Two of Swords, there's this unwillingness to move or to open up the heart, and this is really causing a problem for you guys. Look at the Devil coming up here. Okay, and it also could be talking about earth energy. This is a Capricorn energy, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, earth energy there. So again, like with this strike of clarity coming through, we had the Page of Swords earlier, now the Queen. They're asking you to take your power back. Okay, what I'm going to do right after this, I'm going to clear the board and get the fresh energy coming into the future. But right now, they're asking you to speak your truth, to really seek clarity, clear your mind of all of the past expectations, and take your power back with the Emperor, because you've given it away down here with whoever might have hurt you. Okay, so they want you to take your power back, and that is going to completely change your vibration. So let's clear the board here, because I know how frustrating this is. Oh boy. But we did, so I mean, it just keeps getting hinted at. So I know it's coming for you guys. I know it's there, and I cut the deck, the Happiness card. Let's get some different messages here. Alrighty. Spirit, if you can allow us to look past these blockages, what are the energies for group 3? Who are they truly meant to be with? Okay, who are they truly meant to be with for group 3? With clarity, who are they truly meant to be with? Ace of Wands, there we go. Who are they truly meant to be with here, Spirit, for group 3? All right, so it's still going to be a little tough, but at least we're getting some new messages here. Ace of Wands is a new beginning, very passionate. We did see similar energies before with the Knight of Wands, okay? So this is an entirely new beginning. And yes, it's going to feel kind of tough to get past all of the hurt from before. We still have the Moon. We still have the Eight of Swords. So yes, you know, you're going to be still wanting to seek clarity and freedom from all of that, and you will. The Justice card is here to say clarity, truth, and justice is going to be entering your life. Just allow it to enter your life, okay? Don't allow the other energies to hold you back and to basically rob you of your happiness. This, again, gosh, the nerve of that person. I'm sorry. Spirit for group 3, what else can you tell us? Anything about the Justice card, Ace of Wands, anything about those cards? Also could be a Libra energy. Libra is air sign. I did mention air energy in the previous spread. What am I doing? Group 3. Who are they meant to be with? Ace of Wands, Justice. Any clarity, Spirit, that you have for us? Okay, so the Hierophant, yeah. That's also a Taurus energy. But the Hierophant could be hinting at commitment, could be hinting at marriage for, you know, those that resonate with that. And there's happiness again here. Okay, so Spirit, what can you tell us a little bit more about Justice and the Hierophant, the Ace of Wands? Who are they meant to be with truly? Group 3, who are they truly meant to be with? The number 5 might be important for you guys. Maybe it's talking about May. It could be talking about just you know, maybe 5 months. I don't know, but 5 could be important here because we see that with the Hierophant. Whoop, geez, Salute. Okay. We see it with the Hierophant as well, is what I was saying. The Lover's card popped out and just like completely interrupted the flow of things. You saw how it kind of surprised me there. So here's the Lovers. Also, this is Gemini. I do get for you guys heavy air energy from your person, okay? So yes, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. So this is going to come through. Oh boy, I have to tell you. This is going to come through after the time is right. Things are still growing. The seeds are being planted here with the 7 of Pentacles. And with the Judgment card, you're still working on your evolving and you're rising up, you're ascending and becoming enlightened, and your person is most likely going through the same thing if you're mirroring each other. And for the most part, we usually do mirror our person, right? So things are coming into play here. So again, that word patience from the very beginning is needed here, and with the Star card, to continue to have faith. But even if you have patience and faith, if you still are struggling with the blockages, that is really what's going to determine if anything has space to come through. So just focus on surrender and release, and if it calls for it, forgiveness, internally at least, to bring yourself to a state of peace and love one more time with that heart, because your heart is so powerful in regards to what it holds. Okay, so yeah, you still might be fighting with yourself, or maybe some petty issues within your circumstances, but again, 5 could be significant for you. So let's get a little more on this. Did I shuffle, or am I crazy here? Like, what? I don't know if I shuffled again, or maybe it's stuck on the bottom, but this card is just nuts. The Lovers card, Spirit, what can you tell us about the Lovers? Ooh, I like that. Thank you, because you've had a rough time. You've had a rough time. Yeah, this person, I do see a future completely with this person. Hold on a second. Wowza. Yeah, there's... Oh boy, the Tower. Okay, so over here, so we first had the 10 of Pentacles. So yes, this is a card for family and for stability and for having that stable future. And it could, if it resonates with you, family as well, and just kind of creating that legacy together with the 10 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles as well. So we have the 9 and 10 of Pentacles. This is really good in terms of prosperity, abundance, and yes, wealth. So maybe it's going to be very fortunate for you guys as you combine together in regards to your energies and just like your incomes and things like that in the future. So we have the Empress as well. Do recall that taking your power back is going to be key in this situation in regards to your energy stream. If you do not call your power back, you're going to be operating with like half of yourself. Things are going to be imbalanced. So if you can do this, you know, just really focus on that. And yes, I do see that this connection is going to make you, okay, hold on. You have to call your power back first and be tall in your, like in terms of your independence and your sense of self-worth. But your person, after they come in after that point, it does look like this person is very supportive and kind of makes you feel even taller than that, versus in the past where that person completely, it looks like the situation or the person that from before, it just seemed like they knocked you down over and over again. The situation here with this person is going to be very life-changing. A lot of adjustment here, a lot of intense shift for you. And the 7 of Cups here, it's just going to create an enormous amount of opportunity. And again, that word fortune, I mean, you see that there's actually like treasures here. So let's see if we can get, besides their, you know, the only thing I really got was like the air energy, but let's see if we can get more. Again, we have the 9 of Cups. I love it. So a lot of happiness, a lot of fulfillment here. It's, yeah, just that word, wish fulfillment here. Spirit, is there anything you can tell us in terms of details, or I don't know, any energies for Group 3's person, the Lovers card? Can you please clarify the Lovers card? Who is this person? What are they like for Group 3? I'll get another deck after this to mix it up a little bit. Okay. So, woo, that hit me. We have the Two of Cups. This is really a very beautiful soul connection, very healing, very, very trustworthy. You guys are certainly on the same page, and I do see like there's a very strong psychic component as well, just being able to kind of read each other's minds, finish each other's thoughts. This person is very nurturing. They let me see, hold on. Yeah, so we do have the Page and the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like they have a nice balance. Again, the Justice card kind of hints at balance. I feel that they have a nice balance of childlike, playful, fun energy, as well as mature and responsible energy. And that's really just that really is the perfect mix there, because a person obviously can't be always immature or too childlike, and they can't always be, you know, just like very rigid and overly responsible, but this person really knows that balance. So the bottom line is that they have heavy Pentacles energy, so they're good providers, they're good nurturers, they know how to take care of your needs, they really understand on an intuitive level what's bothering you and what you need. Like, they provide. This is really wonderful. I also am getting similar to I think it was group 2, your person, it does seem like they're a very good listener, but they have really good ideas. They're very innovative, they're very strong-willed and determined. And what was the other thing I was picking up on? Yeah, so like I said, there is a lot of passion here. So I think that overall, the word balance, your person is very balanced. The Lovers card speaks of that as well, balance and duality. So I feel that your person ends up teaching you a lot about either yourself. They could even be older. They strike, I don't know if they're older in terms of years, but they do strike me as someone who's a very old soul and is able to teach you a lot of vital lessons. I mean, it's a two-way street, but they teach you so much in regards to just like how to really be in your power and your brightness. If you were struggling with that in your past, they really help to take you the rest of the way, but you already do it on your own, don't worry, before that point. So yes, they have that nurturing energy. They're just very good with practical matters. Maybe they're very good with like their, you know, like I mentioned before, they're very good with handling their money, and they can be very work oriented, very good at like yeah, like, I mean, a person, I don't know, like a person who's good with managing and handling money, they just have that air of being responsible, mindful, and just yeah, very, very level-headed and grounded. Yes, thank you. That was the word I was looking for, grounded. And they're kind of like, they're hard to shake, not in a stubborn way, which is interesting. So it's in a strong-willed kind of way. They have both feet firmly planted on the ground. They're not gullible or easily influenced or malleable. They're just very sure of themselves, very certain of themselves, their place in the world, their value, all of this stuff. And they cherish you. Over here with the Two of Cups, oh my goodness. So like I said before, for the most part, I feel like this energy is coming towards you. I don't really think you know this person already. It just seems that this is going to be a new connection. Okay, so I did get some clues, so that's great. The clues for you guys are very strong. The other groups, it was a little tough. But anyway, let's see what else. Yeah, they could be in the position of leadership when you meet them, or they're headed in that direction, because that's just important to them to be, you know, to be really embracing their power and their talents and their skills. They have a good voice. That's funny. So they have a very good voice. They're very clear when they speak. They're articulate. What else? They're not afraid to even public speak or be in front of others. They just have this air of confidence and in a balanced and sort of humble way. I'm telling you, the balance of your person is amazing. So, and that's a sign of maturity and spiritual evolution, basically, to have that balance in between the two extremes. It's very tricky. It's difficult to establish that. So yeah, we see balance here. We see balance here as well. And let me see if I can get anything else for you guys. Let's use a different deck. Let's use the... So I'm going to actually use this one instead. This is the Gilded Royale. Let's see if anything new comes up here. All right. Yeah, but your person, this person you're meant to be with is certainly not going to treat you anything like you were treated in the past. This person is going to respect you and be honest with you and support you in a very loyal way. So this is just so wonderful, and I'm so happy that this is coming through for you guys. Spirit, do you have any other different messages for group 3? Who are they meant to be with, please? For group 3, who are they meant to be with? For group 3, any other messages, any other... Let's see, the 4 of Cups. Ooh, chills. Completely. Okay. So, oh boy. Wow. Holy crap. So, the 4 of Cups is coming up again because I was kind of going to repeat the message of, like, this, as you can see, this is so beautiful. Why would you not want this in your life? Like, I mean, holy moly. So, they are emphasizing again to just focus on your healing, right? To focus on allowing divine love back into your life, allowing self-love to come back into your life, and just the energy of passion and joy and healing in general. Yes, and all of this stuff, all of this negative stuff to just completely be released. It is a burden and it is not serving you. So if you have some things to work through and to resolve, you know, please do the hermit work, do some really heavy journal writing or whatever you have to do to come to that feeling of peace and resolve within yourself, because the stuff that's coming for you is just outrageously blessed. Like, I cannot, like, whew. Look at this combination. You have the 6 of Cups, the 2 of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. Get out of here. Like, I mean, this again, look at the overflowing abundance of love. Ace of Cups, this is a new beginning, healing, sort of like, yes, a deep heart healing for you and a new beginning of wonderful love. 6 of Cups is another soulmate card, but it has this element of childlike innocence and play and peace. Like, to feel that childlike hopefulness again and light. This is so freaking amazing. So let's just get a final message, but it's pretty clear here. Yeah, I think that your person's energies were the most clear, and it just in terms of their presence, there's such a strong presence. Spirit, is there anything else? Any final messages for group 3 and who they're meant to be with, or anything at all that they need to know? For group 3, final messages. Let's see. I'm taking my time with this shuffle. Okay. The Hanged Man, of course, had to make an appearance because the Hanged Man talks about surrender and release. Untangle yourself from all of those chains that were inhibiting you in the past and robbing you of your joy and fortune. That's what this card is talking about. All right. So we have our... How connected are you guys in group 3? You and your person. You have the 10 of Pentacles for the second time. And it's a treasure chest full of fortune. And it's just bright and beaming. This is just something else. It's on a whole other level of fortune. Wow. I am just stunned. Okay. And finally, we have the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. So we're headed in a good direction. I sense that with the Page of Pentacles, well, actually with both of these cards, a lot of you are going to be healing, going to be opening up that heart again. Page of Pentacles is kind of like saying that you're inviting fortune back into your life. Knight of Cups is kind of like saying you're finally ready, or you will be soon, ready to move towards the direction of healing. okay? What a reading, group 3. That really took me on a journey. I just felt every part of this love and this connection. Your person is so freaking nurturing and so wonderful. I can't believe how blessed like this union is and going to be. So, you know, try not to, because I know it's difficult, try not to overly think about what's to come, because then basically it puts us in the energy of the future, and that's going to be difficult because it does kind of interfere with energies in general. So for the most part, it's best to, you know, you can have it in the back of your mind. I know it's a tough balance, but just again, focus on you, your healing, your blockages, and, you know, feeling love and peace just now in this moment. And just all you have to do else besides that is just trust and have faith that, you know, this beauty eventually, when the time is right, it'll come to you. Use your affirmations to help to ground you as well. Okay, so thank you, Spirit, for this is just so lovely. So thank you for that. And group 3, that is what I have for you. If you feel that this didn't resonate at all, feel free to pick a different group. But other than that, I mean, that's what I have. So let us know in the comments what's going on with you guys. Check out my other readings if you feel called to, but that's what I have. Thank you so much for being here, for tuning in, and I will see you in the next reading. Blessings. Bye-bye. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you that chose group number 4, which is the Palm Stone. So let's take a look at the energies for you guys. Spirit, this is for group 4. and the energies for them in their life right now, especially who they're meant to be with. Please provide us with clear guided messages for group 4. You guys have the little sliver of rainbow coming into your reading with the natural light, and I have this film on top of the covering the window, so that's why it's showing up like a rainbow prism. I hope that that's a very good sign. Alrighty, we have the sun at the bottom. That's cute. Okay, so Spirit, for group 4, last but not least, who are they meant to be with? Okay, Spirit, for group 4, who are they meant to be with? Group 4, please. You guys strike me as old souls. Alrighty, yeah, that's what I figured. Group 4, who are they meant to be with? Spirit, let's see what's going on for you. Yeah, so yeah, I did feel the old soul, because I'm like, I felt like this tiredness and this just needing to take a rest. So we do have this is quite a start, but we have the 8 of Swords and the Tower. Okay, so it does look like, and this kind of is giving me a similar vibe to group 1. Maybe you were also drawn to group 1. We'll see. You're currently, it looks like you are, well, actually I should say you and or your person seem to be going through this energy of the Tower at this time. I don't feel like it's the typical Tower thing that you've gone through. I feel like this is kind of just talking about unleashing another part of your spiritual self. This could be your spiritual abilities. This could be something within your life that was at a standstill or restricted or stuck in some way. Things are becoming clear and things are freeing up. This is a very powerful start. I mean, we just got here and it's already just booming. I mean, the second card is a lightning strike, so this is really huge. Okay, now the third card. Look at how wonderful this is. The 10 of Cups. This was very sudden. You guys, in group 4, this was incredibly sudden, but very beautiful. There is so much love and harmony coming from this card that I want to cry. Like, I feel it. You guys know. You guys know by now that I am an empath and I just get really involved with these readings, and I feel it here. This is kind of making me feel like this is a reconciliation energy, but it might not resonate 100% for you guys, okay? And look at the rainbow. It keeps like popping through. I love this. You literally have a rainbow on this card. So, I'm going to tell you if this is like old energy or new energy, but either way, the messages still are the same. Transformation over here, harmony and love, and just this overwhelming beauty coming through within the near future. Oh my gosh. So if you are currently in this energy over here, all I recommend to you is don't fight it. The Tower card wants to come in and change things in your life that's not working. Whatever is making you or was making you feel stuck or trapped or restricted and just like stifling your powers or your abilities, whatever it might have been, a change wants to come through. So I don't recommend resisting change because it needs to come through for a very good reason. All it does is it opens up everything. It clears the pathways and it just creates so much more abundance and fortune than you ever would have imagined. So try not to be afraid of this change is the only thing I can recommend. Okay, what else, Spirit? For group 4, who are they meant to be with? But of course, you know, you guys have been through a lot. I feel like this is a lot of mental shifts, a lot of spiritual and mental, you know, journeys that you've been on. Okay, the Moon card. Let's see what else. Spirit, what else for group 4? Who are they meant to be with? Yes, anything that was in dimness for you is going to be cleared up. Some of you might have been dealing with a Pisces, but I think I don't want to do the zodiacs just yet. But yeah, anything that was in dimness or sort of just in the dark about anything. Confusion, could have been anxiety. It's going to be cleared up. I'm telling you, very soon. It's right around the corner. I feel it, especially if you're one of those people that just go with the flow and you are good at surrendering and just kind of, you know, listening to your guidance. It's even closer than you think. Okay. So it's going to be cleared up. We're moving in the direction of a lot of healing. Again, I am getting the word reconciliation. One more time, not for all of you. It's just that for most of you here, I do feel like that is relevant, okay? But let's keep going. Interesting. Okay, Spirit, what else for group 4? Who are they meant to be with? Group 4, what are the energies for who they're meant to be with? What's going on for group 4? We are ending a cycle of burden, group 4. You guys here, ending a cycle of burden and heaviness, which I did mention right from the very beginning. So that is going to be relevant as well. And I hope that that's a relief to hear that you're very close to the ending of that. Alrighty, so okay. Something within your situation is going to find a ton of balance. Okay, so whether or not you feel like you already know this person, again, the messages are the same. When you come into this balance, you are going to be seeing a huge shift in regards to the love and light that is coming towards you. And we see that here. This is a divine connection, clearly, with the Temperance card, guided by angels and your spirit guides. And we do have quite a few zodiacs, so again, I'm not going to get into that just yet. But what else? Yeah, okay, so opportunity is opening up again. There's just so much fortune in regards to the connection. I feel that it's important that both of you feel like you're standing in your power by the time you come together, either again or come together for the first time. So, yes, so in other words, after this cycle has ended, you are going to be just feeling so much more confident and bright, stable, and prosperous. Okay, so now let's try to get some messages for who this person actually is, because it hasn't quite come through yet. Spirit, what can you tell us about this person for group 4 and who they're meant to be with? What can you tell us about them? Who is this person, Spirit? Please and thank you, please and thank you. Who is this person for group 4? Okay. Oh, goodness. All right. So, again, for most of you, it does look like I do feel that you know who this person is, and it could have been someone that you did have conflict with in the past. There could have been just like some petty argument or just like a back and forth between you guys, and there was never any clarity. Something just always, there was always some issue. You guys are really similar in vibes to group 1, okay? So that one might also resonate if you choose to watch that after this one, but I'm going to see if I can get some differing messages because I don't want it to be exactly the same. But yes, there was some petty arguments here. Now, the difference for you guys is that some of you watching this, you might not have met this person yet. So it's still indicating that around the time of you meeting this person, there's going to be some conflict in your life that is going to be petty. It could be situational. Maybe you're sort of ending some kind of a connection or situation that's not serving you. You could still be in the situation, and it doesn't make you feel good. It makes you feel trapped and restricted. Okay. What else? Let's see here. We have the Page of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. Okay, so yes, you guys are different from group 1 in a sense that I do feel it's split. It is split here, but again, the themes and the energies are still the same. So the energies coming from your person and or the situation. Yes, a lot of fortune. With the Page of Pentacles, there's a lot of prosperity and potential for commitment, a potential for a future, a potential for expanding. There is certainly a lot of passion and adventure I got. Ooh. with the Knight of Wands and Ace of Cups coming up together. You guys have this passionate spark, adventurous spark with one another. It's just wanting to explore life, wanting to have these wonderful experiences together, wanting to really just get the most out of life and be very present with one another. This is really cool. So you're coming off as like best friends, and best friends or old friends, or, you know, whatever it is. I saw this card twice so far, so I just, that could have been relevant in the past. Like maybe there's just something really hidden here, or maybe you were deceived by someone. That could be the case. What else can you tell us about this person? But yeah, this person is very fun-loving, and at heart, they're just very, they just have this overwhelming, passionate and psychic energy in terms of the heart. You guys are so connected at the soul level. All right, Spirit, what else can you tell us about this person? Who is this person for group 4? Please and thank you. Who is this person? The Magician. A lot of power, a lot of intense focus. Your person is just incredibly determined in general. The number 1 might be significant here. That's probably a first. I don't normally pay attention to the fact that, I mean, I don't normally call out the number 1 with this Magician card, because the Magician is that powerful. I just get, you know, that's really what I pay attention to. But the number 1 could be significant, whether this is the person's birthday, or maybe something having to do with it around the time of your meeting, you know, or maybe it could be talking about 1 year from when you're watching this. It could be any of these things, but 1 I feel is very significant. Yes, and they are coming off as a leader, strong-willed and determined, like I said. What else here? They like to create. They're manifestors. They like to use their ability of creation and basically manifesting a positive energy. They're very action oriented. They like to move. They don't just sit there. What else? Yeah, they like to make, they just like to make things happen for themselves and for their world. And they have a very strong faith within spirituality, and they seem to have a very good understanding of why things happen. They don't tend to fall into like the victim mentality and say like, okay, this negative thing happened, it's all over. They kind of just take the lessons from each and everything that they've endured, and they use that to their advantage. They use that to their learning and their expansion. There's something here about the forehead as well, because I was drawn to this headband, whatever this is on the Magician's head. So they could have a very strong psychic sight, or there's just something having to do with that area. I have no idea if that resonates in any way, but yeah, definitely a lot of strength. I saw on this particular card the Magician picking up the sword, and a sword is really heavy. Just like they might have physical strength, or just like a solid nature to them. They speak with truth. That's what the sword represents, right? They speak with truth and perhaps like a sharp tongue, meaning they just don't, they don't tend to soften their words much. I don't think that this is in a cruel and harsh way. I just think that they don't like to beat around the bush. They like to be direct. They like to be just open and honest and straight to the point. Wow, very strong persona coming through here. Okay, what else? And this is why they've been able to create success in their lives, by being this way. Yeah, the Chariot. They go for what they want. Boom, right there. Like, I want this, I'm going for it. So they're obviously very strong with like the masculine component of their nature, a little bit less with the feminine nature of themselves. Like, they just are all about go and reach and do. We also have here here goes the feminine power. You have the Empress. So either way, this person is coming off as extremely confident and in their power. And with the Two of Pentacles, yeah, like they are basically able to create balance and structure to a previously imbalanced situation. So that might resonate for later on when it's relevant to your situation. Like they're able to create order and predictability and safety, which is really nice. So your person's energy is really coming through here. They're very strong-willed, and I like how much they're present in the reading. That was different from some of the other groups. Anything else before I get another deck? For group 4, who are they meant to be with? Let's see, group 4. Who are they meant to be with? Oop. Okay, so we have the Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Nine of Cups, and the Four of Cups. This is interesting. All right, so this is a little bit more of situational. So we did already speak about some tough energies that you're going through. So you're going to be coming out of that slowly but surely. Try to have faith for that, okay? Slowly but surely, gradually, you're going to be coming out of this energy of anxiety or distress or, you know, just whatever negativity mentally. All right, and we are going to be seeing, although you're going to hesitate to open up your heart, you're going to really be surprised when this energy comes through. I feel like it was very unexpected, but you're going to be really surprised at how happy it makes you and how fulfilled you are from it. Okay, so let's get a little bit more on, well, I mean, luckily we already got plenty of information about who they are and about what they're like, but let's get some more messages here. Okay, Spirit, is there any other messages for group 4 that you have in regards to this connection? Who are they meant to be with for group 4? Anything else, Spirit? Anything else that you would like them to know for group 4? Who are they meant to be with? Anything else? Anything else about, let's say, the future, the outcomes, any energies moving forward, perhaps? Anything like that? Okay, that's unusual. Nothing came out. We do have the Tower, though, at the bottom again. So if you are currently going through this shift, wow, it's like this blinding shift. It's wow. So for some of you, it might not be necessarily anything negative at all, but that blinding light is really coming through here. And that makes me think of the third eye. You know, maybe your psychic ability is increasing like threefold. Like, I don't know what's going on, but things are really going to shift after this happens. Maybe some of you are already going through it now. Okay, what else for group 4? Any other messages of advice or guidance or anything at all for group 4, Spirit, and who they're meant to be with? What do they need to know? All right, group 4. Yeah, okay, that's interesting because I just mentioned psychic ability, and then you do have the High Priestess here. So there's a lot of psychic power between the both of you. I mean, just from you alone, it's already so much, but with the both of you, it's ridiculous. We do have the Three of Swords at the bottom, so there's still a lot of pain that has to be worked through. Not quite sure if your person is currently working through pain. Honestly, I do feel like this is you, but if it's not resonating, then it could go vice versa. But we have the High Priestess and the Five of Pentacles coming up together. This is really indicating a disconnect from the divine. So if you are feeling like that, if you're feeling just detached, isolated, left out in the cold, in any way, lonely, any of these things, connect yourself back to Spirit. You have to open up basically open up your heart and your mind towards the divine and the collective, and really to feel and invite that energy again. Because if you're in this energy, nothing is going to come through because you're in the energy of darkness. Why would, I mean, certainly, yes, anything could happen, but it's usually when we're in a higher vibration in some light that we attract more light. So it's really going to keep you in an energy of lack if you remain in this state. So that is something that, it's not about your person, obviously, but it is something that is relevant to this eventual union or reunion, depending. Spirit, is there anything else that you can tell us about the Ace of Cups? Ace of Cups, please. Ace of Cups. What else? What is the message behind the Ace of Cups? Anything else coming through with this? So if any of you have lost your sense of hope and faith, they're asking you to have faith again, okay? This is a really beautiful interpretation of the Star card. So and as you can see here, this is cool. This is showing a connection to the divine. Look at that right there with this, whatever this is, like this thread, connecting this person directly to the divine in these realms, and like the beautiful cosmic messages here, the stars themselves. This is really, really something. I love this card for you guys. And so they're asking you, have faith, have hope, do not give up, is what they're saying here. Whether or not you are, let's say, wishing for a particular person, I mean, you might be, but you guys know how it works. It's like, we could be wrong about the details, but that doesn't mean the visions were wrong. It just means that some of the little details were kind of off, but that's normal. You know, even psychic folks, you know, are not going to get things 100% certainty, because the future is not set in stone, right? So we also have, so with the Star and the Ace of Cups, right, we have the Nine of Cups, again, for the second time. So much happiness and fulfillment and freedom. Look at that. They're rejoicing in this card. It's just like, yes, after all this time, thank you, thank you, thank you. And all this gratitude in this card, and the light beaming from the soul and the heart here. Wonderful. And then finally we have the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, so just like, it's gonna feel like, you know, collaborating with this person and really being in a harmonic flow with this person. You work well together, okay? Justice again at the bottom of the deck. So let's just pull one more, but I think that you guys had, actually you have a very, it seemed to me that you guys were probably, I mean, one of the clearest groups. I think that this was a very, very clear and straight to the point message. So anything else you can tell us about their person, Spirit? Any final messages about Group 4's person, who this person is, who they're meant to be with? Group 4's person, anything else about them? Okay, so we have the Three of Wands and the Page of Swords. Did we have the Three of Wands before? I could have sworn I felt it. Any other final cards for Group 4 and who they're meant to be with? Anything else at all, Spirit? Final messages. All right. So the final message. So we have this. And we have the Ten of Wands again. Okay, so yes, things are completing themselves with the past cycles. So I kind of get the feeling that, I don't know when you're watching this, but if you're watching it at the time of when I posted it, I feel such hope and a high vibration for the coming spring or the coming warm or renewal seasons, wherever you are in the world. It's just this, I feel a sense of rebirth. It is so awesome. I'm getting images of like these, you know, these really bright and vibrant green sprouts on the empty trees. It's such a, it's so awesome. Like, this is such a prosperous vision that I'm having. Like, there's streams of clear water and like some, it looks like this beautiful paradise kind of energy in regards to this season. So that is representing the time of, you know, your healing and the time of potentially union with this person. And then you have the Three of Wands, which is speaking of passion and growth and expansion. And finally with the Page of Swords, you know, just a fortunate sign, the Page, yes, and receiving clarity and having this bright, fresh perspective on life and being ready to sort of rewrite your story to what you want it to be. Oh wow, that was awesome. I love it. Group 4, such a powerful and meaningful reading. I love this. So let us know in the comments what's going on with you. This was really something. So I mean, if it didn't resonate at all, feel free to pick a different group, but I hope that it did. I hope that it helped and provided you with some clarity that you were seeking. Okay, so Group 4, that's what I have. Thank you so much for tuning in and for being here, and I wish you all the very best, and I will see you in the next reading. Okay, take care of yourselves. Sending blessings your way. Bye-bye.